Hello, everyone. Father Peter here with another episode of our short sermon series. And today we're talking about Scripture. We're talking about a Scripture passage we had a question on. And this is a great question because it's, why does Jesus speak about division and coming to set the world on fire and all of this really intense imagery? What's going on with that? And so the passage we're going to focus on is from Luke chapter 12, and this is verse 49 through, make sure I got my verses right here, through 53. So it says, I have come to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already blazing. There is a baptism with which I must be baptized, and how great is my anguish until it is accomplished. Do you think I have come to establish peace on the earth? No, I tell you, but rather division. From now on, a household of 5 will be divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. A father will be divided against his son, and a son against his father, a mother against her daughter, and a daughter against her mother, a mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So what's Jesus talking about here? Isn't he supposed to be the one that gathers everyone together? Isn't he supposed to be a source of unity and peace? And here he's talking about division. Well, if we want to start with that first part where he speaks about he's come to set the earth on fire and how I wish we're already blazing, I can relate because I have come to set YouTube on fire and make this video go viral everywhere. So no, not really, but sort of, kind of. So what's Jesus getting at here? What Jesus is getting at here is the different responses to his ministry, right? That's what's going on. And so the baptism Jesus is speaking about is his passion, his suffering, his death, his resurrection, and the total commitment that he calls forward from his disciples, right? Jesus speaks very, very clearly that we're to love him above all else, right? Even above family and friends, those closest of relationships. Nothing is to take priority over our relationship with Jesus Christ. Not political ideologies, again, not our work, not money, nothing else. And because of that, because it's this radical commitment to discipleship and to union with Jesus, that is necessarily going to cause division because there are going to be people that do not accept that radical call to conversion. There's going to be people that hear that call to conversion and say, no, thank you, or even persecute those who do make that radical decision for Christ. And so that is what Jesus is speaking about. This isn't a division he wills or he wants. Jesus doesn't want this division to happen. He does want to bring peace and unity, but he also knows human nature, right? Being fully God and fully man. He knows that this radical call of discipleship is going to cause division in the world. And we see that even in Jesus' own ministry, right? If we look at John chapter 6, when Jesus is teaching about the Eucharist, the greatest gift that he's given to the church, at that beautiful moment, the Eucharist is supposed to be a cause of unity, but even when it is first established by Christ, even when he's teaching about it, it becomes an occasion of disunity. Right? It becomes an occasion of division because there are many of his, not just people in the crowd, but many of his disciples, the scripture tell us, say that this saying is hard, who can accept it? And they leave him. They leave him over the Eucharist. And so Jesus is unifying, Jesus is peaceful, but the radical commitment that he calls us to be his disciples does cause division in the world among those who say yes to him and those who say no. So I hope that is helpful, a helpful explanation on that particular passage. And again, if you have any other questions on the Bible or Scripture in particular, please feel free to let us know on the link in the description belowhand, or any other questions on the faith at all. So thank you all so much, and God bless you.